Today we're going over my recent thrift haul, and y'all, I got some cute stuff. Welcome to Sing So Repeat. I'm Mary Sarah. I live in Central Florida, and this channel is about my passions. I love to sing. I was a professional singer for 13 years, and I also love finding deals, so I thrift a lot, and I sew clothes for myself and for my daughters. So if you are new here, welcome. And if you are coming back, great to have you back. Today we're gonna go over my thrift haul that I did for my recent vacation. I went on a cruise a couple weeks ago, and while I tried to sew some things up, I got a couple things sewn, but I went ahead and went to some thrift stores to find some stuff to fill in the gaps of my wardrobe. So that's what we're gonna go over today because I got some cute stuff. While I said last week I didn't focus on taking pictures of my outfits, I know I took one, and I think they caught a professional shot of another one. So I will share those, and I will also try on everything and show you how I wore it and maybe some other ideas for how I plan to wear it and tweak some of the stuff as well. So let's get into it. I'm excited. Let's go. All right, first up was this dress. Oh my word. This is not a color I normally wear, but I saw this, I felt it. This was the first thing that I felt, and it was 100% cotton. And I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna love this. This is gonna be breathable. This is from Billabong, which I don't normally wear. And it's a maxi dress, tiered maxi dress, I'll show you. And I loved this neckline. So here's the back. I love this fitting feature here, the shirring fits so good. And there's like adjustable straps here. And I just loved this little neckline here. I thought that was so cute. How I ended up wearing it was I put a little white shirt underneath it because I just like a little pop. Like I thought this was gonna be nice anyway against my skin. Now I will say the lining underneath, it can tend to stick a little bit. So there's some wear with this where I'm like, do I wanna just like take this off and put something else underneath, or just take this off completely and just wear a slip? I would consider doing that. Because I actually think I ended up wearing a slip anyway, which I tend to do a lot. So love this one though. It's not flawless. There are some like little stains that I think some dye rubbed off on it, like in the wash or something, but it's so bright that you don't really notice it. So, and I think on the back there was like a couple holes. Yeah. So didn't care, was perfect for what I was gonna use it for, and I cannot wait for the summer to wear this one again. Next up, I found this Old Navy dress, like a swing style dress, like A-line dress, and it was in tall. So the way I do shop Old Navy quite a bit, I love their jeans and some of their dresses. Now, if they're shorter dresses, the way like the regular length hits me, I'm not a fan. So I actually have bought several tall sizing just because I like where it hits like around my knee. And this one fit great. I loved that. It's just a long sleeve cotton collared shirt. Now, I rolled up the sleeves, and I think I mentioned last week that I don't like long sleeves, and I just don't. I have things that are long. I think what I prefer is like a 3/4 length, but my plan for this is to just cut it off and make a short sleeve out of it, like this little half sleeve deal. This one was just really cute though, just like a basic navy shirt dress. It's got this open pleat in the back. I don't remember the price on this one. I don't remember the price on the other one either. Which we need to talk about Goodwill and their pricing. Like, what in the world? The thing is, the trade-off here, I'm gonna diatribe here a little bit. The trade-off is I actually am finding some really nice pieces, like nice brands. Like recently I found those Sorel, the thrift haul I did a few months ago. I found these Sorel sandals, which I wear almost every day. I love them. And I think they were like $20 or just under 20. And normally, and they were brand new. And normally these are like, you know, $100 shoes. So you'll find stuff that's great, but then you find something like, you know, that I feel like is just priced out of the range. So it is frustrating at times. Like I would love shirts to just be all one price like they used to be, but I understand. I don't like it. So it's kind of like sticker shock when you pull something out and you're thinking it's gonna be like $7 or something, and it's like these pants that I haven't shown yet, they were like $35. And I'm like, what? But they were new and had tags on them, but it was like the retail was $89, and the tag was like $35, and I'm like, well, I really like these pants, so I guess I'm just gonna choke down the price. I'm just annoyed that I'm having to do that. Next up, I got this really lightweight sweater by Loft, Ann Taylor Loft. I loved this. I saw this and I'm like, oh my word, I have to have this. This on a cruise where it's super lightweight and airy and breathable. It's cotton and nylon. I just loved this. I loved how tissue thin it is, perfect for Florida weather normally. I had so many ideas with this. As far as like what to wear it with, you know. So I was so happy I found this. It sit really nicely. Just really nice and lightweight, just a really pretty light blue. I was very happy with that. I ended up pairing that with this. I've never had a skirt before. And this one was St. John's Bay, and it's 100% cotton. And I really loved how it kind of kicked out a little bit. So it's a slightly A-line and it has these shorts underneath. Loved that. Oh my word. So comfortable too. Just like not stiff. I can't think of the right word I'm thinking, but a really nice fabric here. So I actually paired these two things together on one day. And this one I ended up wearing twice because it just was so comfortable and just easy to move around in. I'm not worried that, do I need to have shorts underneath? Like, is anyone gonna see anything underneath there? Like, I'm pretty fastidious about modesty as far as like, I wear shorts a lot or I wear slips. I just don't want people to see my underwear or be flashed or anything like that. So I love that. It was like all in one piece. I didn't have to worry about it. And now I tried on another skirt that was, I forget the brand on that one, but it was more straight and it was a dark brown, which I like. I love that color, but I ended up with this one because I would have loved this to be like a little bit darker. That was my only hang up, is it could have been a little like richer, darker olive green. But I just thought the A-line looked so much better on me than just like the straight one at the same length. So I went with this. Very happy with that. Like I said, paired that with this, and then I paired it with like a graphic tee. Okay, popping in here real quick to talk about a recent product that I was sent. So I was reached out to by Bob and Brad, who have a huge channel here on YouTube, and they reached out with the product of the hand massager. And I'm gonna talk about that real quick. They sent me one to use and review, and we're gonna chat about it just a little bit. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'll show you the box. It's a nice little hand massager. This is what it functions like inside. And here it is. It looks bigger than I kind of anticipated, but of course, like your hand has to like actually fit inside. Now I have used this. I haven't used it a lot, but it does, the way it works is like it inflates these balloons or pads in there, and there's like a massaging motion. You can also use a little bit of heat. And it does work so nicely, especially for like if you work with your hands a lot. Like I even notice like how I hold my phone, like this part of my hand starts to get like tired and stuff. So I have used this now. I haven't used it a ton, and maybe others can relate to me in this time in my life where if it's going to take time and effort, I'm probably not going to do it as often. Like I'll do it when I'm like, oh man, I really need something. So all that being said, this is a great product. If you like to do like other massage things, my husband and I have like a massage gun. We also have like another shoulder massager that we like to use. I don't do it every day. And that would be the only thing with this, is it wouldn't be something I would use every day unless I had, my hands were in a lot of discomfort. So it's really quick though. I think it was 10 minutes. And very easy to just leave your hand there. What a great product though. I do have a link in the description, and also there's a code for an extra 10% off. So if you are interested, go ahead and check that out. And thanks to Bob and Brad for sending me this hand massager to review. Lastly, I got these. These are the pants that I was talking about that were $35. Now, granted, they had on the tag, and they are Jones, New York. It's a linen blend, a linen viscose blend. And they are so nice. Oh my word, this color green too. Stop it right now. Very lightweight, so like nice and breathable. The only thing with this is I am gonna have to hem it because it's coming down a little far past my ankle. And as I've mentioned, I like things like right at my ankle or just above. So I am gonna alter these to do that. But this, oh my goodness, I even have worn these to work already. Like really, really pretty, super lightweight, not itchy. Like they're not like soft and smooth. I'm also not a connoisseur of linen. I don't know all the different types of it. Because usually when I was younger, I didn't really like to wear linen because I would iron it starched because I really wanted things crisp, and I hated that it creased. But I'm really starting to love this rumpled look, and it's not heavy. So I did a set months ago, and I did a linen cotton blend, and that makes a huge difference in how that feels. Like it was very stiff. The pants sat out horribly, and I just have not worn that set at all. And so like something like this would be really lovely because it's nice and lightweight, and I didn't find these sat out very much. So as far as misshaped, you know, like, and then that's another thing with like kind of natural fibers. I do notice that like my rayon clothes like tend to kind of grow a little bit, and that does kind of bug me. But these were really comfortable. These did not, maybe they were just the right size, like just big enough so they weren't tight. So they just sat and wore so well. And I did like a monochromatic look on this one. I had a green sweater that I wore with this. And yeah, super pleased. This was one of those trips that I have gone in and I have scored heavily, even though I didn't have in my head, I need this type of item and this type of item. Like I didn't have a list, but it ended up being everything that I was looking for. A nice flowy dress for the cruise, some flowy pants, a practical, you know, skirt that's still airy and like natural with, you know, it's 100% cotton. The other dress too, it just was great. It was a wonderful haul. It was so worth the trip.